Former President Donald Trump has made an announcement in regard to the quickly approaching 1-year anniversary of the Capitol riots on January 6th. And the announcement is that he plans on giving a press conference. Is it to ease the nerves of his supporters and tell them that the 2020 election wasn't actually stolen? No. It could be to incite more violence on that day because in his statement, he attacks the House Select Committee investigating the January 6th riots, and he says the following: why isn't the Unselect Committee, as he says, of highly partisan political hacks investigating the cause of the January 6th protest, which was the rigged presidential election of 2020? So he decided to keep going with that. Does anybody notice that they want to stay as far away from that topic as possible? The numbers don't work for them or even come close. No, I'm pretty sure that they have not only addressed the topic, but they've done it repeatedly. States where Trump lost, states like Georgia, for instance, have done multiple recounts and have not found any evidence of widespread voter fraud. But he's, again, perpetuating this lie about the election being stolen. And on top of that, he says that he's gonna do a press conference on the day of the 1-year anniversary of the January 6th riots. So buckle up, brace for impact, as Cenk would say. And I hope there's a lot of security in DC.
Yeah, is he gonna tell him to attack the Capitol again? No, wait, not attack. Just I need you to be really strong. I need you to walk down to the Capitol. And I'll be right there with you. And then he runs back to the bunker. So look, it's mental, but everything Trump does is mental. So and everything he does is over the top. But to be fair to him, which this will be ironic, but it turns everything into a debate. And so it partly works. So if Trump hadn't gone over the top, January 6th would have been an obvious tragedy and it would have been a blight in American history, and it is, right? It's all those things. And everybody would have agreed, because on the day of, you saw the texts from the Fox News hosts, from all the Republicans, including Donald Trump Jr., all of them saying, oh my God, this is terrible. This is gonna destroy the Republican Party. But what Trump did was, he said, no, I'm going over the top. No, it was great. No, it was Antifa. No, it was a patriot purge. No, it was this.
Yeah, it's real hard to blame Antifa, right, Tucker Carlson, when you have Trump himself not only admitting that his supporters are the ones who did what they did that day, but he's trying to enable them and provide cover for what they did. Yeah. No one's addressed. They were angry because the election was stolen from me. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah. So, but since Trump did that instead of apologizing for things like, hey, my supporters wanted to execute my vice president, just maybe a private apology to Mike Pence. Nope, nothing. And what happened? All the Republican voters rallied. Now, 30% of the country, 30 to 40% of the country thinks January 6th is something to celebrate. Like, oh, those are good patriots going in there to do what was right, okay? And now they'll probably get a huge crowd for Trump. And who knows, maybe they'll attack the Capitol again. Because we live in crazy times. We're gonna show you later in the show, Kyle Rittenhouse celebrated with fireworks and a standing ovation in a conservative crowd. They're like, oh, he killed a couple of people at a Black Lives Matter protest. Yes, we love this guy. So they're not gonna love Trump doing a speech on January 6th to rub in the riots? No, they'll probably like it, and then they'll turn it into a debate. Should we have fascism or shouldn't we? Should we have democracy or not? Let's debate it.
Also, Michael Flynn, who was Trump's former national security advisor for like a few days before he had to step down, is now suing the select committee to avoid having to turn over his phone records in this investigation. And it seems like all these people around Donald Trump are really going out of their way to hide the communications they were engaging in and all of that. Go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, one last quick thing here, guys. Part of the strategy that's happening here is if you turn it into a fake political debate, then when people go to get prosecuted, either for not cooperating with the committee or for their actual actions that provoke the violence, they'll say, oh, they're just prosecuting us because of politics. They don't agree with our politics, and that's why they're coming after us. We're political prisoners, right? So it's a strategy to fend off criminal prosecution for actual crimes. By the way, if they committed them, I don't prejudge it at all. I have no idea what Mike Flynn or Steve Bannon or any of these guys told the people who actually broke into the Capitol and committed the violence. That's what you need the evidence for. But if there's no evidence on them, then they should, obviously they shouldn't be charged with a crime. But if there is, we shouldn't give in to their crying about how this is political. No. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.